Welcome to Med in 5. The goal of our channel is to simplify medical concepts and help you understand them quicker than a viral meme. This episode breaks down cuboidal epithelial cells, which line many glands and ducts throughout the body. Try these cues before we start. What type of epithelium lines the thyroid follicles? What type of epithelium lines large sweat ducts? Let's start. Cuboidal epithelial cells are cells with round, centrally located nuclei. The term cuboidal refers to their cube-like appearance, with their height approximately equal to their width. This characteristic distinguishes them from the flatter, squamous, and taller columnar epithelial cells. Cuboidal epithelial cells primarily line the internal surfaces of glands, ducts, and tubules, where they separate body compartments, protect underlying tissues from luminal contents, and carry out specialized functions. There are two types of cuboidal epithelia. Simple cuboidal epithelium appears as a single layer of cells. Since it has only one cell layer, substances can move across this kind of epithelium relatively easily. The main functions of simple cuboidal epithelial cells include absorption, secretion, and the active transport of various substances, including ions, water, and nutrients, all tasks that require lots of energy. Simple cuboidal cells often contain numerous mitochondria to generate adenosine triphosphate for active transport. These cells may also have abundant rough endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus for synthesis of proteins, including ion channels, and secretion of substances, such as enzymes. Typical simple cuboidal epithelial cells line the thyroid follicles, where they synthesize, store, recycle, and release thyroid hormones. The small ducts of the salivary and pancreatic glands are also lined by this kind of epithelium, where the cells transport and modify glandular secretions. Some simple cuboidal cells are highly specialized. For example, in the kidneys, proximal convoluted tubule cells have a dense brush border made up of abundant microvilli. Proximal tubules recover most of the filtered water, nutrients, and electrolytes from the forming urine and return them to the bloodstream. In contrast, distal convoluted tubule cells have fewer microvilli but numerous mitochondria for efficient active transport of electrolytes. The distal tubule makes final adjustments to electrolyte levels before urine is excreted. Further downstream, simple cuboidal epithelial cells in the collecting ducts also have few microvilli. Collecting ducts also regulate water and electrolyte levels like the distal tubules, but they play a greater role in acid-base balance. Retinal pigment epithelial cells are also atypical cuboidal cells. They contain melanin that reduces light scattering. They also remove damaged photoreceptor discs through phagocytosis. Among simple cuboidal cells, those in the ovarian surface epithelium have little transport or secretory activity. They primarily serve as a protective covering for the ovary. Stratified cuboidal epithelium usually consists of two layers of cuboidal cells. Compared with simple cuboidal epithelium, this type is less permeable and better suited for protection. Stratified cuboidal epithelium mainly strengthens the walls of ducts and protects the underlying tissues from the passage of luminal contents. Secretion and absorption are limited. Stratified cuboidal epithelium is commonly found in larger ducts in sweat glands, mammary glands, and salivary glands. Sweat gland ducts use this thicker lining to provide structural support while transporting sweat, the production of which helps maintain fluid and electrolyte balance. Lactiferous ducts in the breasts require additional reinforcement to withstand changes in volume and pressure during milk transport. Larger salivary ducts use stratified cuboidal epithelium to strengthen their walls while carrying larger amounts of saliva, which contains digestive enzymes. Cuboidal epithelial cells usually maintain their normal form, but repeated injury can trigger metaplasia, a reversible change in which one epithelial type is replaced by another better suited to stress. Smoking, radiation, chronic inflammation, and inherited DNA mutations increase the chance that these cells become cancerous. Let's review. What type of epithelium lines the thyroid follicles? Answer: simple cuboidal epithelium. What type of epithelium lines large sweat ducts? Answer: stratified cuboidal epithelium. Got them both? Showstopper. If you got value from this clip, show us some love by smashing like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to Med in 5.